Alright, welcome to this presentation where we want to deal with the 2018 Mathematics Paper 1, that is the ECZ Junior Secondary School Examination. Alright, that is the Junior Secondary School Leaving Examination. Okay, and my name is Piri Kamban. Alright, so let's see. So the first question. Evaluate -4 plus -10. So here when the signs are the same, you keep the sign, then add the number. So the answer here is negative what? -6. You can even say -4, sorry. Negative, posted by negative is -10. So the answer will be A here. It will be -14. Which of the following is an irrational number? Right? Which of the following is an irrational number? A number that cannot be expressed as a fraction. This, the square root of a non-perfect square, is our irrational number. Alright, so this one, because here the square root is a 10. Alright, all these can be written as fractions, even that one. Alright, so number 3, find the value of this. Now this is same as it 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4, by 2, 8, by 2, 16. So the answer is C. Okay, round off this to 2 significant figures. So you have 1, 2 here, you cut here. Alright, then you consider this one as what? 1. 1 plus this 4, so you have got 7, 4. But you have 1 point, one number before a decimal point, so I'll add a 0. Alright, hence my answer is what? D. Okay, find the median of the following numbers. So how do you find the median? You arrange them in order. I've got 1, 1, then 2, you have got 3, 4, 5, and 9. You can verify these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Half of 7 is 3. 1, 2, 3, you cut here. 1, 2, 3, you cut there, and the answer is 3. Alright, this is the one that is in between. So B is our answer. Alright, A, given that A is 3, B is -1, find the value of 5, open bracket. What is our B? -1 squared minus 2. What is our A? 3. And what is our B? -1. -1 squared, it's the +1. By 5, 5. Negative is negative, it will be positive. 2 by 3, 6. By 1, 6. This plus that, 11. So our answer is the A. Okay. How many faces does a rectangular pyramid have? So because it's a rectangle has got 3 sides. Okay, I mean a rectangle has got 4 sides. So you have something like that. Here you have got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have got 3 here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, something like that. Okay, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, and the base. So you have 5 here. Okay, so I've got 5 here. What's the next question? In the diagram below, PS is equal to PR. Alright, and it is equal to that. Okay, meaning that this angle here and this one, they are the same. Okay, good. So if that's the case, find angle QPR. QPR, this angle. So what you can do here, if this is 180, I mean 40 degrees, you're going to say 180 minus 40. What do we get? We get 140 degrees. But this 140 degrees will be divided by these two angles. So divide by 2, you have 70 degrees. Meaning that this is 70 and this is 70 degrees. Alright? Now, this angle here, our interest is to find this angle. So we need to find this one. Meaning that if this is 140, angles on a straight angle add up to 180. If this is 70 degrees, this one will be 110. Alright? So we are going to say 110 now, because by that we mean this angle and this one, they are the same. So we say 110 here. From 180 you have 70. So 70 divided by 2, what do we get? 35. So this one is 35 degrees and this one is 35. Okay, and your answer is what? D. Okay. P is equal to a set of x such that negative 2, okay, negative 2. So P, we are saying negative 2 should be less than x. So meaning that negative 2 should not be included. So you start from negative 1, 0, 1, all the way up to 3, because there's a bar, you include 3, 2, 3. Here list set P is this one. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. It is C. C is your answer. Okay. Here, factorize completely. There is 10 and the 14. What number can go into these two? Okay, we have 2. Then we have x here and x squared. I mean a and a squared. So I'll go for a. X squared and x. I'll go for x. 2 into 10, 5. A and a will cancel. X into x squared, x. Plus 2 into 7, I mean to 14 is 7. X into a into a squared, it is a. X and x will cancel. This one is our answer. Which one is this? Okay, I think it's this one, B. Alright, B is our answer. We go to the next question. Given that C is this matrix, state the order. How many rows do we have? 1. By how many columns? 1, 2. That is the order. Okay, then find the 1 over 3 by C. So this is 1 over 3, open bracket, 3, negative 9. So 1 over 3 by 3 is 1. 1 over 3 by negative 9 is negative 3. And this one is your answer. Okay, then here we are saying let's solve. So how do you solve this one? You take this other side. So you have 7m is equal to 4 minus 18. What do we get? 7m is equal to negative what? 14. Meaning that m will be equal to divide by 7 and 7. So m is negative 2. Alright, m is negative 2. Okay, go to the next question. A bag of fertilizer for flowering plants contains nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus in the ratio 4 to 1 to 1. So you have nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. So this is in the ratio 4 to 1 to 1. How much nitrogen is in a 120 kg bag of fertilizer? So nitrogen is this one. So we'll say 4 over, when you add the total ratio here, is 6 times 120. Alright, kg. Okay, 6 here 1, 6 here 2, into 0, 0. So you're going to say 4 by 20 is 80 kgs. This is the answer for question what? 13. Okay, the answer here is 80 kgs. Okay. Then the next one, find the cube root. Cube root of the cube root of 64. What we mean is when you find a number whereby we multiply itself by itself 3 times, get 64, and the answer is what? 4. What does it mean? 4 by 4 by 4. This is 16. 16 by 4 is 64. Okay. Then we come here. In the figure below, AD is 6, AB is 4, right? Then BE is 9. Find the length of DE, this one. So what we are saying is that we know that from here to there it is 4. Mean that from there to there it is 4. I mean 6. So this is 6 centimeters. It means from here to there this should be 3 centimeters. And we know that if this is 4, this one is 4. So how do we find this one? We use Pythagoras theorem, which is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Okay, so to find this one, you say de squared is equal to 4 squared plus 3 squared. So de will be equal to the square root of this. 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared is 9. So DE is equal to the square root of what? 16 plus 9 is 25. So DE is equal to the square root of 25 is what? 5. So it means this one is the 5 centimeters. Alright? Number 16. I don't have space here, so I'll write it here. I'll say 16, ignore about that. Okay, so we deal with the 16. What is 16? What is the name of a flowchart symbol which represents a process? Okay, the name is what we call a rectangle. Rectangle. Others would say a processor. Okay, so this is the answer. We go to 17. What is 17? 17, we are saying a savings bank offers an interest rate of 14%. So interest is 14% per annum, meaning that per year. Find the amount of money Mr. Kalowezi must deposit in the bank for him to earn an interest of what? 1,080 kwacha. So in 5 years. So we are looking at simple interest. So we say simple interest is equal to principal times rate times time. Alright? So this person needs to earn an interest of what? How much? 1,080 kwacha. What amount should he deposit? That is the principal. We'll say times. What is our rate? Our rate is 4%, 4 over 100. Times. The time is what? 5 years. Okay? So, if you want here, you can say over 1, over 1, over 1. You cross multiply. Here there will be principal times 4 times 5 is equal to, here when you multiply, there will be 1080 times 1 by 100 by 1, which is 100. You divide this by 4 by 5, 4 by what? 5. So your P, your principal, will be equal to 1080 by 4 by 5 is 20. All right, 20 into 100 is what? 5. Okay, that's the answer. Now you say this by 5, what do we get? So principal will be equal to 5 by 0, you have got 0. 5 by 8, 40. 0 carry 4. 5 by 0, 0 plus 4, 4. 5 by 1, 5. So this is how much it should do deposit. 5,400 kwacha. Okay. We go to 18. In the diagram below, A, B, and C are straight lines meeting at E. Okay. Angle AED is 68. Angle BD is 33. Find the size of angle ABD. ABD, this angle. So to find this angle, we need to know this one. Okay. How do we get it? We'll say 180 minus 68 degrees. What do we get? 112 degrees. So here there is 112. Now to find this one, you are going to say 180. Well, this is why did we use this 180 on angles on a straight angle? Here we are dealing with a triangle, so we still maintain the 180 minus 112 plus the 33 degrees. In 180, we remove these two angles. So say 180 minus 112 plus 33, you get 145 degrees. So 180 minus 145, you get 35. So this is the 35 degrees. This is the answer here. 35 degrees. Given that f of x is a half of x plus 4, find the f of negative 6. So this is equal to 1 over 2. Here where there is x, you put negative 6 because here there is x here. So you say negative 6 plus what? 4. What is half of negative 6? It's negative 3 plus what? 4. Negative 3 plus 4, the answer is 1. Okay? Then you go to question 20. The Venn diagram below shows sets P and Q. Okay? List P complement intersection Q. P complement means outside Q, but they are outside P, sorry, but they are in Q. Okay? Outside P, but they are in what? Q. It is A, B, and what? E. That one is your answer. Okay? Simplify this one. Okay, how do we simplify it? You're going to say, we group the terms. 8y minus 3y, the negative 5 plus 2. Okay? 8y minus 3y, it is 5y. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. That one is your answer. Okay? Then for question 22, allow me to calculate it on a paper here. 22. Okay. The radius of this the cylinder below is 3. And its volume is 198 cubic meters. Calculate the height of the cylinder. Take pi to be this one. So we know that we have been given the volume. So say volume is pi r squared h. Okay. So we want the height. I will divide by pi r squared. Even here pi r squared. Okay. So what is our height? V divided by pi r squared. That is our height. So say height is equal to, what is our V? 198 divided by, what is our pi? 22 over 7 times. Our radius is what? Our radius is 3. So say 3 squared over 1. So if you want to say height is equal to 198 divided by 22 over 7 times 3 squared is 9 over 1. This is the same as 198 over 22 by 9 over 7. Okay? So our height is equal to, you can say 198 times 7 over 22 by 9 over 1. So our height is, now 22 by 9 is 199. So here it's 1, there it is 1, because this by that is 198. Alright? So this by that it is 7. So our height is 7 there. Okay? So our height here is 7. Okay? That is our height. Question 3. Convert 110.01 in base 2 to a number in base 10. So what we are going to do here, since it's in base 2, say 2 to the power 0 here on the left hand side, here 2 to the power 1, here 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power negative 1, 2 to the power negative 2. Now since these are zeros, you want to deal with this. So 1 times this would be 2 to the power 2 plus 1 times that 2 to the power 1 plus this will be 0. 1 times this one, it will be 2 to the power negative 2. Okay? Now 2 to the power 2 is 4 plus 2 to the power 1 is 2 plus, this is an inverse. It simply means 1 over 2 to the power 2. This plus that, it is 6. So 6 plus 1 over this plus 2 to the power 2, it is 4 here over 1. So when you multiply here, you have got 4. Okay? Then 1 into 4 is 4. By 6, you have 24 plus. This into that is 1 by 1, 1. So you have got 24 plus 1, 25 over 4. Okay? So now 4 into 25, yeah, you have 6. Remember 1 over 4. This is your answer. Or you can say 6 remainder 1. 4 into 1 is a 0. So I'll put a point at the a 0. 4 into 10, it is 2. Remainder 2. So you add a 0. 4 into 20, it is 5. So this is your answer. Alright? That is your answer there. So we are saying this is 6 1 over 4 or 6.25. Okay, we go to the next question. In the diagram below, the points A, B, and C are such that AB is equal to BC and is equal to AC. The bearing of B from A is 50 degrees or 0.50 degrees. Now, if these are equal, it means the angles are equal, meaning that this is 60, this is 60, and this is 60 degrees. Alright? Now, calculate the bearing of C from A. C from what? A. You start from here. Move from the North Pole in a clockwise direction. So this is the bearing that we want, which is 110. Alright? 110 when you add there. So the answer there was supposed to be 110 degrees. Okay. Solve the inequality 3x minus 4 is less or equal to 2. So you have 3x less or equal to 2 plus 4. This one becomes a plus. So 3x is less or equal to 6. Now, we want x to divide by 3 by 3. Okay? This and this will cancel. So x is less or equal to 2. The sign will not change because we are not dividing by a negative. Okay? Question 26. The pie chart below shows the favorite rate for 40 learners in a grade 9 class at the Chimbwali Secondary School. Alright? Okay, so find the number of learners whose favorite radish is fish. So you look at fish. What is the angle here? 72. Divided by the total number of degrees here is 360. Times how many learners are we talking about? There are 40. Alright? So you're going to say 72 here it's 1, 72 here it is 5. 5 into 40 it is 8. So this is 80 learners is our answer. Alright? Question 27. The mass of a solid is 100 grams and its density is 0.5. Find its volume. We know that density is given as mass over volume. Okay? So now, we want to find the what? The volume. So we are going to say, cross multiply, so you have dV is equal to m. We divide by the density, we divide by the what? The density here. So your volume is mass divided by density. What is our mass? It's 400 grams. What is our density? Our density is 0.5 grams per cubic centimeter. So the gram, and that will divide, of course, there is an aspect of division here. So you have this that will remain on top. So now we have volume that is equal to 4 over 0.5. Alright, times, here there is one decimal place. We say times 10 times 10 cubic centimeters. So volume is equal to 400 divided by 5 cubic centimeters. 5 here 1, 5 here it is 8. Into 0 is 0. So our volume is 80 cubic centimeters. That is our volume. Okay. 28. Each interior angle of a regular polygon is 120. Calculate the number of sides of this polygon. So what we are saying is that you have a polygon like this one. but each interior angle is 120. So what we are going to do is, we'll say if I extend here, I have got an exterior angle. Alright? This is exterior. And this is the interior. So that means this is the 60 degrees. Now, we know that exterior angle is 360 degrees over n. What is our exterior angle? 60 is equal to 360 degrees over n. Here over 1, you cross multiply. So 60 n is the 360 degrees. To get n, we divide by 60 both sides. Alright, so our n is equal to 0 and 0 cancel. 6 into 36 is 6. So you have got 60 sides. This is our answer here for this one. Here we got 80, and here it is what? Here the number of sides is 60 sides. 29. A refrigerator was bought on her purchase by paying a deposit of 1,920 kwacha and 12 monthly installments of 300 kwacha. Calculate the higher purchase price. So we are going to say, to get the higher purchase price is how much do we pay at first? 1,920 plus 12 monthly installments. So we are going to say 12 times, because per month you are paying 300 kwacha. Alright? 300 kwacha. So this is 1,920 plus 12 by 3 is 36. Alright, 36. With how many zeros? 2 zeros. Then when you add this, what you get? So the total here is 5,520. Alright, this is how much was paid. We go to the next question. The diagram below shows two similar triangles, alright? CDE and CBA. AC is that, C is that, and D is that. Find the ratio of DE to AB. DE to AB. Okay, so what we've been given here is this one. You can pair here, you can say, like the way these have been given, it means CD corresponds to CB. Then this should be equal to, we can even say CE. This one and the last one. CE should correspond to CA. And this means that DE, the last one, DE should correspond to BA. Alright? Okay, so now what you do is you look at what we've been given. Here I'm talking about CE. Do I have CE? What is my CE? 6. Alright, so CE to CA, do I have? Because this should be equal to DE to BA or AB. Do I have CE? CE, yes, is 6. To, what is CA? 2. Then you reduce this. 2 here, 1. 2 here, 3. So it means DE to BA is also that. So you say DE to BA is equal to 3 to 1. That is your answer. Alright, that's where we end for this presentation. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and share with your friends.